Okay, so spring has sprung, sort of. The other day it was 30 above. Today it's 4 above, and it's towards the end of May. So we're in the backyard here at our parents' place, kind of sifting through junk because they tore down some sheds and it's time to get rid of the crap that we found in it. We're gonna have a look around here because there is actually some interesting stuff, and you never know what people might find entertaining. Tim.
So one of the things we're going to be tearing apart in the next little bit, just to see how bad it is what happens when you leave an engine under a tree for 20 some years and somebody takes the top off. Thankfully, it looks like the carb is closed. It is. There's another reason a Rochester saves your butt, but I'm guessing this thing is roached inside. You never know though. Stranger things, right? So this is out of an 84 Suburban. More than likely a 4-bolt main. I think that's why we kept it around all these years. We'll cover it with a Frisbee because, you know, it's going to make a huge difference now. Over there, but hey, let's see if we got water in the oil. These are original 77 and a half Z28 rims. One. That's not a good sign. They've got some water in the oil over the years.
That's some interesting sludge.
So anyway, we're going to pull the top off of it and see if anything is even remotely salvageable out of this. I am not having high hopes, but hey, it's fun, so why not?
There's just a random piece of Camaro glass, I think. It's a
window.
Isn't it?
It's a passenger side window. I do believe.
I don't even know why that's here.
You must have replaced a passenger side window at some point.
And it's not broken.
Oh, right.
Now, keeping in mind, this is what, 30-some... 35 years worth of just
hoarding in a, what would you call, like a just neighborhood. Here's my original Buick rims. So when I built the car, these were the first thing you ripped off because, oh, who wants those old crappy Buick rims? Now they've got to go back on. I have to put those back on the car.
Well, and the other thing to think too is what Rivieras were worth when you ended up with it, right?
Yeah.
Nobody would pay $1,000 for a Riviera.
Yeah, and some guy just tried to sell one for 75 grand. There's no way it sold. Realistically, the car's probably worth about 10 grand.
We have to point out these.
Yeah, the fan. I've been talking about saving this fan for probably the last 15 years, and absolutely no one knew what I was talking about. Now it's out, and you can see it. And it's pretty wild.
So yes, we're going to hold on to that for sure. We've got these louvers here. These are old school, cheesy, nothing left of them. Louvers off of a late 70s, early 80s Camaro.
My bike.
What were these things called again?
Heavy. I think they were just called Heavy. Great bike though. Bring it in, clean it up. Should commute this thing back and forth to work. Maybe that's what I'll do this year.
These are brand freaking new. What are those off of?
I don't know.
Wow. Is there a year on there? Anywhere on that sticker?
No, to be on the tire, but I don't know if I know how to read them. Hey, red line. Or probably a white wall.
Maybe the Mustang?
Must have been. That was probably in the back of the Mustang, you're right.
Old school paintball guns.
Yes, the OGs when we used to freak the whole neighborhood out.
It's even got a cartridge in there. And look at this. Now there you go.
Black snow. Look at that. Even somebody painted an anarchy symbol on it.
Super old school creeper here too.
Don't talk about me like that.
Now, what was the story with these rims again?
Which ones?
These are they're not Halbrand ones, are they?
No, those are just a pair of slots that Gare picked up at one of the flea markets for the gray truck. So that's what I'm putting on it.
Where's the other one?
It's in the garage.
Okay.
For some reason there was one in the garage and the rest were out here.
Here is an orange crate of treasure. Runners off of Camaro and Firebird seats. These guys do not come cheap if you're looking for them in the aftermarket.
And there was always one you couldn't find, right?
There was one side was harder to get at than the other because what happened was these feet here rot off. And so, I mean, back when we were dealing with this stuff, nobody around here welded anything. That's at our house, I mean, not in town. And so we never bothered fixing them, but because we just couldn't. But let me see if I can find. Actually, these ones are all in good shape, but I think they're all the same side. Another automotive treasure that you don't see too often. Look at that roof rack.
Is that what that is?
Yep, suction cups goes on the. I don't know what they had that on, but yeah, a little bit different than what you've got now. There's the other one right there. There's two.
Oh yeah. Bunch of hockey sticks.
Some doors, thin doors at that. What are these seats out of?
Those are out of a 55 or 56 Chev. They're going in my 53 pickup. I meant to get them for the winter. Forgot them there.
Camaro Hood, 76, 77-ish, maybe 75 and 74. I don't remember.
So you know the movie Transformers, right? The first one? They weren't far off because there was actually an unknown little bit of transforming that original second-gen Camaros, the hoods could do. Would you like to see it? I will give you a demonstration. You may have to step back. Decent shape hood, right? Sled. Attach one of those behind your car and your kids are having fun all day or until they hit a telephone pole.
There's even a Camaro fender that Tim pointed out that might be in quite good shape. We might have to save it, but it's buried under this cross member out of, I don't even know, what is this out of?
I don't know, because I don't know anything that we ever cut a cross member out of.
Would that be, that's not Mustang stuff, is it? No.
No, he didn't take the cross member out.
Some headers. Oh, look at these headers.
They are a prime example of how thick, header steel is. Oh, there's a drive shaft, though. I don't think this is what Linny thought we were going to do when we were going through this.
No, we were supposed to come up here and clean stuff up, not go through things and keep it. You gotta keep that. We'll just cut eye holes out of it. Is that a battery bracket?
Yeah, it's a battery hold down. You need one? Oh, I guess you don't need one for the car because it's in the back.
There's a lot of good stuff here.
Okay, if you can pull up. Perfect.
Now, let's take a look at this. There was something wrong with it.
I don't know.
I think, you know what? Yep. It's just this. It was this down here.
Oh, good Lord.
So, but you got to keep in mind, though. So,
The time, yeah.
we bought that car, I was 16 or 17, so 30 years ago. And you could still, this is an actual OEM Fender. You could still buy OEM Fenders from various people at the time. So, you know what? You just pulled it off and bought another one. But nowadays like this is salvageable for sure and does have some value on it. So we'll definitely grab this and keep it. We're not going to be very popular around here today.
Here, let's build our Camaro over against this tree. Yeah, this thing is ridiculously good. Oh, you want to get the window?
Yep. Yep.
There we go. We got a passenger window. Hey, we even have the rims.
Yeah, you can get those.
One.
So there we go. Salvage parts. One almost made it to the dump, but it's not going anywhere.
Not on my watch.
Oh, is there another one?
Yeah.
Is it all rotten?
Nope. Just muddy.
Bonk. Wow.
What are these? Came with the GTO.
Oh, yes. Yes. Many years ago, we bought a Tempest that sat in the side yard for a long time. It was an undertaking that we couldn't manage at the time and sold to a friend and his dad.
Who did a very, very nice job.
Maybe.
So I am missing one Buick tire, but it's not a big deal. I think it might be in the trunk. Look at this, man.
Those are the tires that were on it. Now, the story goes that we were little kids and that car was in Kirkland Lake and the guy was driving it in the winter, right? And the belted grippers, what are the belted grippers? 780s by General were on that car when we got it.
Which I will put $100 down on the fact that that'll hold air still.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
You know what one won't hold air? This one. Ask me why.
This is what car speakers were like.
Yep. Those are also out of your Camaro, I believe.
I believe so. Things have come a long way.
This is interesting. Somebody put an extension on that shock.
What is it? It's
These are new.
I wonder what that would be off of. Why that would be on there. Well, you know what? Let's hoard those two, should we? Or do they move?
Two of them.
Are they seats? Give it a push.
Well, I mean, they're supposed to be outdoors in a car, so I can't imagine. Well, it's not a lot of, well. Oh no, they're good. I've never seen that.
I remember it being on there, but I don't remember why.
There's a lot of parts that were on that gray Trans Am.
Yes.
Is that another wiper motor? No. Oh, it is, but it's got no motor. Told you that one turned out to be a 6-volt Volkswagen.
What is? You know what? No. What is this out of?
If it might be another Volkswagen one, it'll be stamped. No.
I wonder if that's too narrow to go in the Chev.
That looks wide enough.
Okay, let's save that too. Keep that back. Might as well keep this.
Yeah?
Yep. You never know. We might need that too.
I'll put it in my parts pile.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
Well, if you pile it neater, let's make sure these go down so they don't fill. That drive shaft is good though. That might fit the Merc.
What's that off of?
I have no idea. We've had Camaros and Suburbans torn apart here, so
that's true.
I'm gonna say that might be out of that 56 Chev I had.
Oh, the yellow one?
Yeah. I'll have to measure that length and then add a couple inches.
All right, folks. All right, folks. Hope you enjoyed the shenanigans. Make sure to tune in next time to see what else we're up to. Now we're going to go actually do some real work instead of hoarding.